we could transition this here because Curtis Axel also had Trick Williams' side on this and said Punk's a good guy. But Curtis Axel commented about you again recently, Konnan. Had you seen that?
Oh, well, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, pull it up, Joe. I like how Joe kind of segued that into like, Curtis Axel said something about Punk. Oh, by the way, Curtis Axel has said something about you recently. Let's hear it.
Okay, so this is like for old listeners. Konnan and Curtis Axel had some tweets back and forth. Konnan wasn't a fan of his. This is 10 years ago.
I just said he needed a charisma transplant.
Right.
Okay, which he did.
Which is very insulting. Okay, go ahead.
Well, he's got no charisma. He definitely ain't like Mr. Perfect.
No.
And he ain't in WWE anymore. Does that tell you anything?
Go ahead.
Funny this, bro. Okay, so on Monty and the Pharaoh, Axel confirmed he stands by everything he said about Konnan, his father's former opponent, who he called washed up. The dude said I was not entertaining. I don't even know what he said. He just tweeted that I was not entertaining. I was boring, whatever, not over.
No, somebody asked me, what do you think about Curtis Axel? And I said, he lacks charisma and he should get a charisma transplant. That's what set him off.
So he said, I tweeted him back saying, did you blow yourself up writing that tweet? Because I know you blew yourself up wrestling my dad. You've never been shit. So me and him got into it for a second, but that was years ago. But he's a piece of shit. I don't care about him.
Do you think I care about him? Do you think that
he called you a piece of shit, Konnan? I think that's a pointed.
I won't be able to sleep tonight over that.
You know what you should do? Where does Curtis Axel work right now?
Nowhere.
Oh, I was going to say wherever he works, you should contact their HR department about the words to talk about Curtis Axel.
And go to a mental health professional.
You know what's funny is.
Do you want to hear his second comment or just move on?
Sure.
So he followed it up because now he said Konnan should go to the mental health professional because he's been fat shamed also apparently because Kurt Axel has said he's a fat slob, man. He never worked good matches. You ever see him in a heavyweight match? He talks shit to me, so I sent him something with my IC title in my hand like this posing. What's up?
Bro, if he's still bringing this up 10 years later, was I even asked, hey, do you and Konnan still have heat, or you just brought it up?
The guy asked him about it.
Yeah. Right. On what podcast is that? What was the podcast, Joe?
Monty and the Pharaoh. I don't know what that is.
Monty and the Pharaoh. Of course somebody knows what it is. You kidding me? The guy's doing podcasts with some people that nobody even knows who they are. Well, he's creating content, entertaining content. You know what's funny? When I met at the Hard Rock Hotel, which is the Virgin Hotel now, years and years ago when WWE was down, it was the night that Randy Orton concussed Christian, and Christian eventually had to basically retire. Like that was his last match.
Right.
I met him after the show. He came to the show afterwards to have a drink with me at the bar, right? And I could tell he was messed up, right? And I met Vicky Guerrero was there, but it's funny because Curtis Axel was there. I met him. He's fine, But bro, they all would refer to him as McGillicuddy. Because
that was his name, yeah.
Remember McGillicuddy?
That was stupid.
Right, exactly. So,
but called him Joe Hennig. Like he hit Michael McGillicuddy. Whoever came up with that should have been fired.
Yeah, but I will say that I think what Curtis Axel said has a lot of merit. So I
could give a fuck what he says.
Maybe you know what he should do
or what he does.
Well, I do, and I'd like to invite him on the podcast.
I knew you were
go ahead.
Joe, can you make Curtis Axel do a run-in?
He'll get slammed worse than he did the first time, so bring him in.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.